So, Teen Chapter focuses on featuring various youth-led organizations, teen startups, and etc., and highlighting them and highlighting the work they do and the positive impact they create in our society. Plant Hope is also a youth-run organization run exclusively by a legion of fledglings. This club was instigated on the 24th of April 2021 with the pursuit of spreading positivity amongst the masses and craving lineage to realize the joy of sharing and giving. So, just tell me a little bit about yourself, your background, your hobbies.
Okay. So myself, Priya. I am a BBA student now. I'll be entering my first year soon, and I don't know. I am a believer of a single positive thought can serve a million hopes, and just be passionate and innovative about the social work. I started this organization, and yes,
Okay, that's very nice. I'm guessing you are 18 too, right?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's really nice. At such an young age, you have decided. Okay. How did you come up with the idea of Plant a Hope, or when did you decide to do something like this?
So, Plant of Hope, it was started on 22nd April, and it was, 2021. It was during the pandemic, when all we had around us was negativity and, lots of negative news, people dying,
Yeah, it was
and,
very necessary. Yeah.
yes. So, what happened was during this time, I realized the meaning of word hope. Like how such a small word can mean so big and how it can change a whole situation
Yeah,
and a
so
person's.
true.
Yes. So I just, wanted to get out of my comfort zone and do something for, people, something possibly help society in, any littlest way possible. So we came up with this idea of Plant a Hope, and, after all the planning and processing, we finally executed it. And yes,
Okay, so that's great. That how you came up with the concept during the hardest times of our past 2 years. Okay, so just tell a little bit more about the vision, and about your organization.
okay. So our organization basically, aims to um, spread positivity among the masses. We have been focusing on environment and social issues. We have visited many orphanages and just a small ways in which we can contribute to society as teenagers. This organization is run exclusively by teenagers and for society. So we have done many plantation drives. Our just a simple mission is to do smallest of things, smallest of positive contribution to the society, which can just make things in very even in a very minor way.
Yeah,
But yes, creating a healthy environment around ourselves, awareing people about joy and giving and sharing up in the community, and bringing mainly what we tried to do was to bring back the teenagers from the virtual world, and
yeah,
because
right.
pandemic was a time when everyone was so involved in the virtual world, gadgets, and everything was online. We wanted to bring back those our teenagers, the youth, back into the reality, and on field work was very important at that time.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
yes,
Yeah, I also feel that, as teenagers, we are really responsible, the future generation of our country. And one more thing that I've observed, you said about the virtual world. The kids in today's generation, which are, hardly 2 or 3 years old, they are completely aware of internet, how to run a mobile phone and everything. And I don't think I was that smart because, we weren't even introduced to that time. Yeah,
yes,
so that's a
exactly.
good point. Okay. So the next question is, what kind of projects do you focus or do you take up?
So till now we have had many successful projects, and we are 1 year old now, and we have had 7 to 8 plus successful projects. We have done many plantation drives, and we visit orphanages and old age homes. We spend a whole day there with people there, and we have also recently we conducted a nukkad natak, street play, creating awareness about plastic waste management. And
Right.
we mainly focus on environment, but then yes,
That's
we do.
great.
But the current, the hot social topics, we do focus on them.
How do you manage to find people who are interested in volunteering? And if you don't mind sharing, what is the process of accepting them into the team?
Okay, this is a very nice question. As I said, teenagers, our generation is very distracted in, different things. And when it comes to work like this, I feel there are very less people who would, willingly, they would come and join such programs. But I think that, so firstly, when we started, I targeted my friends, obviously. I was like, just come in and join. So, the friends gang came. And then, as the words said, friends and their friends. And then we
Social
started
media.
pitching our programs and what exactly we are doing. And then we started posting behind the scenes, like
Yeah.
what kind of fun we are having. So that really interested people. They were like, okay, this is fun. And then we started coming up with different using social media as a main platform to target teenagers. That it is, we using social media itself, we targeted our juniors and seniors, everyone, and we were like, just come on. And about the process of taking in people, accepting their requests for volunteers, I feel we don't, so when it comes to projects like plantations or orphanage visits or, old age home visits, we don't really have any kind of
Yeah,
criteria. We
yeah,
are like,
right.
you're welcome to join. Whoever wants to come in, you're welcome. But then yes, we talk about projects like the street play that we did. So yes, we had set criteria. If you're good at script writing and you're good at
Right.
acting, so there we go through their previous works, what they have done. So yes, it depends on the projects, what it is, what kind of event we are going to have, that we set criteria for people. But as such, there is nothing. Anyone is welcome to join in.
Yeah, it's a good thing, I guess. And basically, I don't think unless we are the professional enough, the only source we have to connect through people is social media, which is mostly Instagram or LinkedIn. And
Yes,
people must be like, we'll have fun. And at the same time, if we can create a change, then why not?
definitely.
So, how are you planning or trying to instill a joy and positivity among the masses? Like, as you said, you visit orphanages, you plant rice. What do you do specifically? You go talk to them, interact with them. What else?
I'll tell you. Initiating joy, creating joy amongst. So we visited this. We had our project called Meeting Muskan, where we visited orphanages, and we had around 50 to 60 plus kids there, and that was one blast day we had, and there were kids of all ages. So there were teenagers, there were very small kids. And what we did was, usually what people do is they visit orphanages, they distribute things and
Yeah,
everything. They just
right.
we thought, let's do something different, let's try something different. And it was our first time visiting an orphanage. So what we did was, we went around morning, around 10 or 11 o'clock, and we came back in the evening around 6 or 7. So we spent very much time there. We played games with them. We played basketball, passing the parcel, and we danced with them. And what we did was, we took a very big, white chart paper, and we took handprints of every single kid there. We've created this very big handprint chart of
Wow.
all the kids. So yeah, that was, so it's even for the kids, that was something very new, because
Yeah.
they haven't experienced someone coming and taking their handprints or playing with them. We had our whole team playing cricket. The boys in the team, they were with the kids playing cricket, and kids. There was different kind of joy. Because there was this part in us that wished that day to not get over, because we were
Yeah.
really enjoying. We all, even the kids there, the team, we were so in the moment. We were enjoying it so much, and yeah, it was a different experience.
Yeah, it must have been for them and for you too.
That was something very new for all of us.
Different from all the cliches.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very nice. And what are your future plans, or what do you plan to expand the page, your organization, or anything?
So now I'll be, soon starting with my colleges, and so I'll be shifting, and yeah, so this is like a very main, this is like a thing to focus on right now. So what we are planning
Yeah,
to do
sure.
is, wherever I will be going, obviously the organization, we'll start up there as well. We'll start working on projects in that city, and one of the team member who will be staying, who will be in Mumbai. So he'll be continuing the Mumbai branch, and we have our contacts here. So we'll keep on having programs in Mumbai as well, and we'll have it in one more city now. So yes, and planning to expand it, planning to get it registered organization, and we have big
Wow.
plans for plant. Yes, so we have we have two, three more projects lined up, but with regards to permission from NMMC, that is awaited. And yes, we do have big plans
Yeah, that's
coming soon.
if we see right now, like as you said, you'll be moving again. So in one way or the other, you are expanding it as well. Yeah. So yeah, we'll be looking forward. If there is anything in Pune, I'll surely try to join.
Definitely, we'll be happy to have you on board.
Yeah, thank you. Are there any open positions in your team?
Currently, yes, we do have few auditions open. I can share the information with you, and yes,
Okay.
because as we are expanding and as we are changing and shifting, so much of changes going on. We do have many positions open and new positions coming up.
Okay. So what are the roles that everyone has? Different roles.
Okay, so right now we have our project managers, coordinators, volunteer managers. So they basically, in initiates the ideas, then we talk, we manage one. The project head, manages all the projects,
Yeah.
from the planning to execution, everything. Then there is the head coordinator who works with the project manager to, again to have the project run smoothly. Then we have the volunteer managers who stay in touch with the volunteers and keep them posted about
Yeah.
give them roles and responsibilities that you have to do this and that. Then we do have some creative directors as well. The creative department who works with
Content.
the
Yeah.
post, who works with social media content and everything. And then we have the social media managers, the social media team, and then the writers and photographers, videographers. So again, then we have the PR team who's again responsible for social media, and yeah, so it's different kinds
Yeah.
of
So
work
it's a
profile.
whole thing set up, and everything is run by teenagers, right? Yeah.
They're
That's
all
great.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm actually and at the end of my questions right now. One question I'd like to answer was any advice that you would like to give to the fellow teenagers?
Yes. So, we are teenagers. I understand we are stuck in this virtual world, and every kind of work that we do is, on our phones and laptops. But I'd request you all to, come out of the screen life and, go out, take some walk in the nature, and you'll feel so much out there, and you'll realize that, sometimes we get disappointed that we did not get this or we did not get that, but there are once you get out in the open, you'll find joy in every little thing. So yes, just try, as I said, I always say that a single positive thought can serve a million hopes. So just
Yeah.
you never know how your one positive thought can help so many people around you. So just try to be positive and helpful to others, without even if you don't know it, or if you purposely do it, just anyway, just try spreading a smile, try
Yeah.
spreading happiness around.
Yeah.
It
What
will
we
change
need
your
today is really humanity, and happiness and togetherness in this world from what's going on around us and everything. And I love the way how you actually, gave a meaningful answer rather than work hard, be
No, no,
patient,
no.
work hard towards your dreams. So that was
We
really a great
cannot be
answer.
patient. Our generation, we lose patience very easily, but
Yes,
what we
yes.
can do is try to be realistic in every situation possible.
Yeah, that's very necessary. So I'm actually done with the questions, which is so soon, but I'd like to hear more about your organization. Anything you have to share, any fun incidences or anything.
Oh, fun incidents, it's not always, what we expect. Sometimes it happens
Yeah,
that,
right.
the project doesn't go as we have planned. So there is, a lot of risk taking when it comes to planning something. So when we were planning the street play, we took permission from the NMMC officers, and they were also not sure about, what these people want to do. So we conducted the street play at Jewel of Navi Mumbai. It's a very big park, and we conducted a street play there. And we were not sure about what kind of response we will get, whether people will actually stop and see the play or not. And, so any kind of project that we take up, there is always this fear of whether we get this kind of response that we are, expecting or not, whether the outcome will be as we want or not, the positiveness. So sometimes it happens planned a plantation drive, but then it was heavily raining, and Mumbai rains.
Yeah,
We all
right.
know. So sometimes we have to postpone or cancel. So there is a lot of risk taking in every project we take, but at the end of the day, it's all worth it, I guess.
Yeah.
Fine then. Have a nice day.
Yes, you too. Thank you. We had a great
Sure.
opportunity talking with you, and just to see
Same.
what people of my age are doing and creating a change in the world. It was great.
Yes,
Thank you.
this also motivates us. We see our
Yeah,
friends and people of our age doing so great. So this also motivates us that they are
yeah.
doing
Let's do
good. So
some.
we
Yeah, let's do something. Okay. Yeah.
let's do something. Fine then. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.